And what really struck me about this passage is that, remember, this is the first mention of Sabbath. So the Israelites had very little context for what God was asking them to do. Now, they could probably think back to the creation story and remember, like, oh, yeah, the seventh day was rest. But what God was doing was calling them to an act of faith. Don't go out on the seventh day. God's going to provide for that. I believe that Sabbath and rest in general is always an act of faith that God calls us to. We have to trust him with that seventh day. And what we see is that God's math works. This
Amen.
works. Like that's what we've seen in the past 3 years is that when we trust him enough to enjoy his gift of rest on that seventh day, he takes care of the rest and he's going to bless it abundantly.